Uh-oh. That's upsetting. I don't even need this yet. Hello, welcome back to Skyrocket Automotive. I hope you're well. Pandora. We all know Pandora. We know Pandora's story. Let's go for it. It's welding time. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of fun hiding out under here. So, join us. I don't think I've ever been so grateful to a company for their plastic trims before. This is going to make an excellent breakwater when we invariably struggle to get a paint that matches perfectly. But before we do anything, and this is why I'm not going crazy. We do have some perforations, but this is the only time you'll ever see me absolutely definitely wearing iPro. There's nothing wrong with iPro, by the way. I'm not anti-iPro. I'm just an idiot and keep forgetting to put it on. Don't forget your iPro. You'll end up having this happen to you.
Hi there. Hey, yeah, how's it going? So situation with the roll pin is going really well. Still not entirely sure how I managed that. Wear iPro, everybody, because I got to deal with this now for the next week or whatever.
Or this.
To go for oh, God, all right.
Yeah, I've got patch in my eye. Or this. Oh my God, my eye. Holy moly. I went to see a school play last night that had pirates in it. Sadly, it's done now. They're not doing any more. That was the last evening that they were doing the play last night. So I'm not able to be in the cast for that. I feel like I've just been kicked in the nuts in the eye. How many times am I going to tell you people I'm a fucking idiot, all right? Don't take my advice. Right, I'm just going to set to this bottom line here. Right now, I just want to knock the loose stuff off, just so we can take a view. Yeah, so obviously, our mission statement with this vehicle is to keep as much of the original paint as we can, because the original paint carries a lot of original memories with it, right? So we're not going gaga, it's not having a full respray. However, I'll bring you in and you'll be able to see that scabbiness. There was a couple of small perforations and a little bit of orange metal. Now I've hit it with quite a gentle wire wheel there. Let me just show you. As we can see, that ain't that, is it? What is very interesting is just below there looks lovely. I'm wondering if maybe this door had been catching and water's run down and sat, it's got behind the paint and eaten away like that. Anyway, the good news is I'm sure there are no other issues whatsoever on this corner of the vehicle. Definitely not. Right, we're going after the big scabs at the moment. Whoa! Holy moly! Okie doke, we got bog. I knew there was going to be some there eventually. Where's the old truth detector? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Please don't tell me this whole corner of the van is bog. That does not sound like metal to me. Yeah, man. I mean, sure. Oh. We're gone on the inner sill. Okay. I think job the second is going to be to get these trims off. I'm kneeling in water, aren't I? Great. I still haven't found all the leaks. I'll tell you what, I'm not devastated so far. I will be, don't worry. We'll get there. We still look like we're doing pretty well from the belt line up. Let's inspect our rear arches, shall we? Okay, Pandora, what are we saying? Ah! As you can see, I'm not slinging it. That's upsetting. This part of the job invariably hurts me on a personal level. You can be an absolute gentleman about this and still feel like you're taking the piss out of the vehicle. Do you know what I mean? Because that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh dear me. Poor old girl. You can see, by the way, that is like just tapping. I'm not going to go too crazy with the tapping because I don't want to deform anything that might be left that we can use as a template. Just gently. Like, oh dear. All right, cool. Do you know what's mental? Inner arches are all right. Fine, man. Am I seeing that? It's because there's bog in there, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Bog. Quite old bog from the smell of it. Oh dear. Yeah. All right, before we go any further, we got to get these trims off. I'm an angle grinder surgeon. It's one of the few things that I will pat myself on the back about. I am very accurate with an angle grinder. I can't imagine where to begin trying to find these trims. So let's get the trim off. All right, here we go. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Well, I'm sure that will give us plenty of practice when time comes to weld out, but yep, that panel's just gone. Oh man, shit, that's totally come away. Whoops. Uh-oh. Pandora, can I have my fingers back, please? Pandora, thank you. Trouble is, I'm trying to get my finger up the back of the trim so that I can find if there are any trim clips, while also not skewering my fingers on the rust. You are joking. You know how they're held on? Nut and bolt. We got problems, man. Right. Now, you can tell from the way that that trim hasn't gone back that this is just frosty under here. I never thought I'd have to say this before. In order to find out how that's fitted, I think I need to remove the fridge. But I want to try and hide our sins, as it were, behind these trims. That's how I'm going to lose the blend. Don't know what I'm going to do up here yet, because green is very difficult to get a good match on, as you can see. But yeah. Nope. Nope. Ah! Third time's the charm. I am prepared to do combat. You fall on me today, brother, we're going to have a problem. All right, I think the coast's clear. Come on in. I'm seeing a lot of spider carcasses. I'm gonna get dropped by the tarantula that lives in this van at some point. Okay, so this wicked old retro Electrolux 122, the best of the fridges. Fridge salesman, be like, he needs to come out. I remember the fridge itself was kept empty, thank God. That's all good. So, basically, we remove the fridge. Sure is in there. I can't believe that Fiat nut and bolted. Lettuce, Brian, stop it. It's a rubbing strip, just glue it on, tape it on. What are you at, Fiat, honestly? Did you need to nut and bolt that? You nut and bolted that, but this door has no check strap. Okay, fine. Oh, what a ball ache. Why don't I want to pull this fridge out, you ask? Because I didn't really want to do anything with the interior on this. Interiors on camper vans, man, they're a rat's nest of problems. We take this out now, and that's it. When we take that out, we're going to discover that the carpet needs replaced. When we take that out, we're going to discover that there's a hole in the floor here too.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Really? Surely? Really, honestly? You mean it, don't you, Pandora? You really mean it? Pull my interior apart so that you can undo my trim. Ouch! Already? I've only just started filming. Let's try and get this busted ass, smashed ass, broken plastic ass, looking ass, having ass grill out in a minute. A bracket in there. I just failed to see how that one bracket is holding the whole shooting match in. I can't see any other fittings, so I think we should go for it. As you can see, access is good. Carefully. Okay. Still nout. Cripes. Sure is in there. Come on, Pandora. I'm here to weld. I ain't here to do fridge. This is all going to need to be out of the way if we're doing welding. Okay, one grill. Very good. Tripod, man. I'm trying to film a epic fucking adventure here. Do you want to... I think we're going to have to just go for it and take this little worktop off. That's a counter if you're in the States. Looking forward to trying to get those ones at the back undone. I think we're about to have this side panel off. Okay. If we're going to have to pull the interior to pieces, these are amazingly spacious little vans when you're using them normally. I'm tramping around in size 13 work boots trying to pull the fridge out. In that capacity, there's no capacity. I don't know about you, I've been itching because I've still not seen what this looks like with the roof up, and I need the room now. So let's do the roof. Let's go. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm excited. Right, I'll release the spring clips from this side. I think we might actually have to move her forward a bit on account of the Romney hut. Pull on them like that. Okay, so we've released. Don't crash. Is there anything else I need to do? There's handles there. Oh, that's a lot of cobwebs. The roof. Yeah, it's just a bit stiff. I'm just being very careful with everything. We don't know how long it's been since this roof was lifted. But these slide out. I don't know if do they slide out first? I think we might just be a bit seized. Did you just try and run away from me? Don't do that. Oh, looks like it's really seized up. I'm just limbering everything up. I'm being ever so gentle. All right. Right, now everything's freed off a bit. I'm gonna get in, there's a big grab handle in the middle of the roof. I'll see about pushing that up. Hopefully, we'll have a roof. Yeah, it needs to be lifted straight upwards. Weird design, because you've got to get in between these boards right now because the sort of running boards, as it were, are seized. There would be a clear procedure. We can't go with that right now, based on the fact that I physically can't get the roof up at the moment. Okay, right. I think I'm able now to get in the centre and push up. All right. You see how it's just getting freer and freer? as we go. That other corner needs a hand. Oh, yeah. I think the springs have just started to come around. Just slowly, slowly. Catch you monkey with this. I don't want to damage anything. All right, yeah, we're making good progress. I think we do need to come further forward though. That should get us well clear of the roof. The roof of the building. Gently. Okay. Right. Now that should pull down to there. Yeah, this all needs hosing down with penetrating fluid. Like that, and then that. Right, now we've got our middle panel. We're starting to get a roof type beat going on, which is good. Sweet, right. So that locks in like that. Wasn't expecting this to be half a day's work. Yeah, got some pretty hectic mold spotting going on. Ooh, that hurt. There we go. And now that bit lifts up like that. Wow, I can't get over the size of this thing. Right, there are some springs that feel like they've gone a bit lazy. The whole thing's very dirty, it needs a really good clean. How are we doing for clearance to the... Oh, perfect. These little front panels here, I'm gonna leave them. Check this out though. I have got so much more room in here now. What I'm gonna do is probably walk away from that for a little while and let it air out. I've disturbed an awful lot of dust, an awful lot of gunge, but this all needs cleaning up. They can't use it like this, so we'll do that. Anyway, this is not a side quest, I promise. I can't fit in there. Right, we've got the upper cabinet off. I was as careful as possible, obviously. I undid all the bracketry. There was this, which is very annoying. I will work that out. It's fine, basic cabinetry stuffs. I don't want to damage anything, but I need to be down there. As you can see from all the carpet, we can't touch this with the welder until this is out of the way. Because if that lights up, even from angle grinder sparks, we got ourselves a fire. So it's wobbly, but I am failing to see how this can be so rigidly attached. At least it's rocking now. Okay, I could hear this base. It's plywood, and obviously it's gotten wet at some point. That might explain our mold problem. So we're probably going to be making a little plywood base for this to go on anyway. I truly can't suss out how the hell this thing's fitted. Crazy. Very impressive as far as the build quality, but so annoying. Right, I just got finished drilling out the adamantium self-tapper. I don't know what the hell that thing was made of. Crying out loud. Right. We're on the move. All right, this is progress. I just want to take this trim off. Yes. I think, hopefully, that flew. And then we need to disconnect the gas line, wherever that is. I believe you're supposed to put the bottles in here. Oh, sure looks like regulators and stuff up in here. Okie doke, that's... Right, so that comes through. Oh, yeah, okay, we're all right, that's not too bad. That comes through this one here, this guy here, hopefully, and then we should, I'm thinking we go sidewards and outwards, and that shouldn't then snag on the gas pipe. And fingers crossed we're there, and then obviously we'll disassemble the cabinet carefully off the vehicle because I want to keep as much of this beautiful retro veneer as possible. We'll glue this back. Let's do her a favour. We're going to have to change that bit of ply. It's knackered. It's falling to... The problem I've got, you might think, well, you're not there to do that. Well, yeah, that's fine. However, this, coupled with this carpet, if this door leaks, the carpet gets wet, soaks into the ply then will hold on to that water for ages. and potentially could hold water against the carpet that's under there, because you just know it will be. In fact, you can tell it is. And then that will sit against the floor, and sooner or later that's going to rot our floor out. So let's just get on top of it now. It's a bit of plywood. I've probably got a bit knocking about. I'm not going to know I've said that, am I? That'll be the one I threw away a couple of weeks ago. Great. Did he go? Did he go, or was that the spanner slipping? Yes. He went. Very good. Any joy? Yeah, look under there. That's either water or an amazing representation of the colour the carpet used to be. I'm going to be back because I don't want to damage this beautiful old fridge. I don't want to damage the cabinet. I'm not handballing the camera and there's nowhere to film. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Actually, no, that's bullshit of me, isn't it? Just go and get the tripod, you lazy fat bastard. Good Lord. Now, the flash is on. You go sidewards. Oh. Literally basically falls out at that stage. Okay. I'm being ginger carefully. Which way does that? That closes that direction. We're going to need as much real estate as we can get, so. I love the way this interior. Can you fill in the gap on that one? Because I can't remember the word I was going to use. Don't make it racist. I can see the floor already. Haven't even got the fridge out yet and I can see the floor. I don't see a problem with that if you don't. Yeah! Okay, we haven't done any damage to our gas line. That's good. Got a mains cable here. Where does he go? Ah! Oh. Like, fair play. They did a good job putting this thing together. This is a situation. Right. Hey. Enough. Always take a view. Look at what we got here. Connector block. Nice. You can see this ply is just trashed. Let's do this again. It can't be that hard. We've got a template. You know what I mean? Jigsaw, 10 minutes with some ply. It's going to make a world of difference. You can feel the damp in the carpet. I wonder if the owner remembers what that is and maybe what trip these came from. I don't know. Anyway, kind of cool. And no, don't even think about it. We will not be throwing any of this away. What I'm going to do, I'm going to find a nice box somewhere in the workshop and I'm going to put anything like this that I find down the back of any of this cabinetry in that box. All of this stuff could be memories. So we're going to treat that with respect. Okay, looking pretty good though. I'm not seeing any moist nights. Yeah, man. We got a Betty Swallocks situation going on down here right now. Look at the size of the fasteners for the trim. Holy moly. You know what? I don't fancy it. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just snip the wire off here, right? Because then we can quickly transfer over to a new connector block without mixing these wires up, because these are both black by the look of it. The microphone has magneted itself to there. So, I mean, we know that's good metal, right? Can you not? Thanks. So we don't lose loads of length on the wire, but we don't get these black wires mixed up. We're going to change this connector block because I don't trust that as far as I can throw it. It's green. So yeah, all right. Get out. Here we go. Sorry, everyone. Sorry to interrupt your conversation. Can we just have a word about this fridge? Look how cool this thing is. Why don't we build shit like this anymore? Early 80s, a lot of hangover from the 70s still. The wood grain, I love the mixture of the wood grain and the aluminium extrusion. Like, I don't know, man, still looks clean and sleek. The stuff that we're buying now will not age out like this has. Just my 2 cents. So obviously we need to rebuild the cabinet. Yeah. Ooh. Stickers. These are Skyrocket Automotive stickers. I wondered where these had gone. Get getting good at this. I'm keeping the old adverts in a holster. Got it on the quick draw. So yeah, if you're interested in stickers, these are only a few quid and they support the channel. They support ill-informed projects like Project Albert. We've got the Skyrocket Automotive whoosh logo, which is my main logo. It's my only logo, in fact, and I made that. I've done it in paint. We've got Albert, of course. We're getting thin on Albert, actually. Jesus wept. I think there's maybe 6 of them left. I'd get them while you can, folks, because I'm going to be placing an order, but I don't know when, because I've got a load of new stickers to go. And obviously, we've got Alvin, and he's gone still. I miss you, buddy. What is it about that goddamn Allegro? Anyway, if you're interested, there's a link in the description below. I ship very quickly. People have been generally quite happy with the speed of delivery, and they seem quite happy with the quality. I've had a couple on our cars, and they seem to be weathering outside really well. Good quality vinyl, all that sort of stuff. Sorry, it was, look, right? I had a fridge here. The advert writes itself. Okay, moving on a serious note. This thing just is awesome. Oh, that's one of those make fridges great again type beats. That's a deodorizer for the fridge. Long since departed. Your work is done, my friend. Just nice. Little ice cube tray. That's lovely, isn't it? How does that, I wonder how that works. Here's what we're gonna do, Kyle. We're gonna leave that alone and not break it. I presume. Yeah, and I love this. This looks like the pier at Great Yarmouth. If you look down the side of the pier at Great Yarmouth, it's got these sort of like super 70s, I don't know what they call that design, but it's very, very cool. It looks like a big chocolate bar. No? Old fridges, not a thing people were massively into. Bit weird that I am. Yep, all right, got it, cool. Anyway, let's go and have a look at this camper. I am extremely relieved to see the condition of the inner arch tubs. Like, factory fresh. Oh, we do got problems down here though. Well, those are wiring harnesses for, I presume, the lights upstairs. So let's not destroy them. This was massively worth doing because can you imagine? I would never forgive myself if that went up because there's no way you're getting down the back of that. So there should be plenty. And what I'll do is I'll tape this up out of the way. But let's just see what we got. Well, the good news is access down the back of the panel for straightening things out, curving things as it were. You want to film what you're pointing at, Kyle? Access there is superb, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Was this a bog thing, or is this just... Yeah, look, man. Dross, what's this? Ooh, free snack. Obviously, we need to pull the carpet back. Whoopsie daisy, Pandora. Okie doke. And this is why we strip things down when we find rust, because it is invariably worse than you think it's going to be. Case in point. All right. So we might not need to go gaga. I mean, we're going for structurally sound. This is not a rotisserie restoration. Well, that's probably not awesome news. Right, I'm going to give you guys first refusal at seeing how bad this is. Let me get a socket. I'm thinking they're 13 mil, so I'll bring a 12 with me for when I'm wrong. I want to be having a repeat of the last video where I got it wrong. Man, that was embarrassing. Right. I can't believe I've done it again. I cannot believe I did it again. Nut 1. Nut 2. Somebody doing stock take at a peanut factory who takes their job way too seriously. Just being careful with this trim, I don't want to break it. Is that everybody? Oh. Okay, it's got these plastic spacers. Okie doke. Actually, you know, other than that bogey, not terribly. That is not anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we're going to have to make an incision. I'd like to make an incision as far away from these holes as possible, but obviously we do need to chase the rot out. Anywho, first job. The good news is that's just a flat bit of metal. I mean, that don't make no, never mind. What I'm worried about is what's behind it inside. We found an awful lot of crusty, and I want to get in behind this pillar and see what's going on there. So the threshold strip's going to have to come out, carpet back. Let's do it properly once. You know it's bad when one of our chip forks is finding its way out of the wheel arch. All right, cool. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not like it's a bloody 6-way compound curve or anything silly like that, is it? And it gives us loads of room to hide the green when it invariably will not match. There's a bit of a distortion in the panel there, but we can worry about all that later. We're not welding right now, we're exploring. See, one handy thing about working on a van type beat, I haven't even got to get up. Now, hopefully the manufacturer did the decent thing and didn't do this as one enormous board. Because plywood's expensive, man. Right, see? This isn't terrible. That could well be the original plywood floor. Entirely possible. Oh, man. This has got to come out. Christ, we're going to end up practically rebuilding this thing. Look at how lovely the old shag pile carpet used to be, though. Very retro cool. Right. What have we got going on over here? This is where it's going to get difficult because the carpet's glued down. And I don't want to ruin the carpet. It's such a lovely old thing. Was that a nail? Oh God, it's been glued, screwed and tattooed. Yeah, I think we'll get away with using the plywood again. We need to treat it with something. It's a little soft. I think some wood preserver, maybe some paint to seal in any smell, and then send it. I think we'll be all right, but look behind it. You see that? Yeah, we need to get this floor up. Okay. Okay, it's the next day. I drank all this in and then went home and had a little beer. Look, right? We're not out. We're down, we ain't out. Okay? This isn't brilliant, but I've got a plan. First things first, we have to get this floorboard up because we want to find any other issues that might be hiding under the floor. I also want to get a proper view of the periphery of the van. Thankfully, pretty much all the rust is below this piece of trim. Not only is that going to make it much, much easier when it comes to painting it, it's also one of the simpler shapes on the van. So I don't think I anticipate us having any mad panics, really, with replacing things. Panels for this are very, very hard to get, but we can work on it. We can make it. There's nothing overly crazy here. She's not too far gone. That's a term anyway that is entirely subjective. For example, Albert is not too far gone for me. It's what the car means to you that matters. I've known people scrap perfectly good cars because they need a patch on a sill. Well, it needed welding. Gone. That's it. In the bin. Never let them down once. Brutal. That's not what we do here at Skyrocket. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's literally a piece here and a piece there, and we work away at it until it's done. Like any project, big engine rebuild, whatever, it's a series of little jobs until the big job's done. Just keep our heads in the game and go for it. The good news is, the next part of this series is going to be a monster, because it's going to be the welding video. We're going to do all the welding on Pandora next time. But before we do that, we're also going to have to pull this interior out. So yeah, I anticipate the next video being a big one. You're going to want to join us for that. If you do want to join us for that, don't forget to subscribe. Also, I'm not sure when the next part of this video will be, because it's going to be all the welding. And as you can imagine, that's not going to take 20 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do let me know in the comments below. You can find other videos around there somewhere. If you want to see the latest installment in the Albert adventure, we did that one, I think last month, that's around. If you want to know Pandora's full story, there's a whole playlist on Pandora. Let's stop pulling bits off the car. Thank you as always for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time on the next adventure. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what we get up to next, because at this point, I don't know. I've got 4 videos in the works currently. It's a case of as and when they're finished, essentially, and as and when the projects have done something interesting. Hence why Pandora was next on the list after Shirley, because, yeah, this escalated. As they always do. That's cars. Good friend of mine always says, that's cars. Right. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. I will see you soon.